My exact schedule that took my agency from $0 to 13K per month in less than 10 months while going to school. And yes, I'm 17 years old. I did this while going to school 5 times a week, 8 hours per day, every single day. I barely skipped any days. So in this video, I'm just gonna break down the exact schedule that I had, that I still have to this day, that allowed me to break past 10K per month. And as you can see on the screen, this is 122,000 Swedish SEK. That's a little bit, I looked it up and it's even like more than 13K. So 13K in dollars. So yeah, and this is just the last 30 days. So yeah, man, in this video, as I said, I'm a little bit sick, but I'll try my best to give you guys a valuable video. And yeah, man, so my exact schedule. So before this, right, so when I started, it was like last summer, late summer, when I properly started my agency. At the end of that summer, I started with the cold call videos and everything like that. And I tried waking up at around 5 a.m. I thought that was what discipline really meant, but that didn't really work for that long. I did for a week, then I was brutally exhausted. So my schedule, so between August and December, aka beginning of January, I was doing a bunch of cold calls. But yeah, basically how my schedule looked like was that I wake up between 6:30 a.m. to 7 a.m, which is what I guess you guys do as well. And like, honestly, like, forget that, wake up early, wake up at 5 a.m. Like, I know people that do that, and great for them if that works, but it never works for me. So I wake up between 6:30 a.m. to 7 a.m. and I do no work before school, no work at all. Like, I didn't find that useful at all. I tried to do it, but I was so tired in the afternoon, so like, whatever. Between 7 a.m. to 8 a.m. I get ready for school, aka take the bus. So I still take the bus to school. Let's see, we should be able to cop a car this year, boys, but let's see how long I take this bus for school. But yeah, between 7 a.m. I just do like any regular kid, any regular human who I can't even speak. Human do. I get ready for school or for work, whatever you have, and then I am in school between 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. So this time I just in school, I don't really do anything business related. Obviously, kind of have some notifications on my phone, but this is just strictly school. I'm just focusing on school, in school, doing whatever, playing some games, listening at the lessons, eating lunch, like whatever. I'm just in school at this time, like no business stuff. So think about this, it's 4 p.m. and I haven't even started like working on my business yet. Like, that's pretty crazy. So I get home at around so I'm in school between 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. So what I mean, that is including the bus home. So I get home at around 4 p.m. So my sales calls start at 4 p.m. So between 4 p.m. to between 4 p.m. let me just do this correctly. Between 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. I'm dialing on sales, guys. This is where the sales happen. between August and December, aka beginning of January, I was doing a bunch of cold calls during these times to get my appointments. Now I obviously do ads, and that has been printing. But I get sales calls on my calendar these days, and I just take them between these times. And obviously, not every hour, every single day is booked up. And sometimes I just, relax a little bit between them, take something to eat, maybe spend some time with my family, or do something like that between those, or doing follow-ups or whatever. So that's what I do right now. Just sales calls, that's it. And obviously, last year, in the last 6 months of the last year, I was doing cold calls during these times as well. That was a complete grind. But yeah, that's what I do there. And obviously, they're gonna, show up some, client communications or client issues during the day. Then I try to solve that while I'm in school, in the phone. Like, obviously not the computer, but just, sending some quick text messages on WhatsApp or whatever. Right, so, okay, the clock is 8 p.m. I only focus on sales. So at 8 p.m. 8 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. I didn't even write what I did here. Focusing on sales, and between 8 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. I check in on my team. So this is the time where I have, don't get me wrong, I don't have a huge team, not at all. But I have some guys that do obviously kind of act as a call center, and now I'm bringing in a media buyer as well. But yeah, this is time where I just have a quick check with the team. How did it go today? Any issues or whatever? Just a quick check. So that's what I do there. And between 8:30 p.m. to obviously, don't get me wrong, I still eat. I eat sometimes between these hours, whenever I get the time. If that's 5 p.m, good. If that's 6 p.m, that's good. If that's 7 p.m, that's also good. If that's 8:30 p.m, you understand me, I still eat. I just sneak it in when I get the time. And between 8:30 p.m. between 8:30 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. This is the time I usually do. 8:30 p.m. I do the service delivery, and I do that. I try to do it in the weekends, Saturdays, Sundays. I don't do this every single time. Mostly of the time between 8:30 p.m. and 9:30 p.m. I just pretty much relax, chill and do some other stuff, and maybe track some things or fix some things on some campaigns. But that's pretty much, if I have to do the service delivery during between Monday to Friday, this is when I do it. And obviously now I'm kind of bringing in a media buyer so they can do this. So I'm just focusing on sales and client communication. But yeah, that's what I do right there between 8:30 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. And then, as I said, this is not a strict schedule. It's not like I follow strict every single day. If I don't do anything between 8:30 p.m. to 9:30 p.m, I just relax, spend some time with my family, whatever. And then between 9:30 p.m. to 10 p.m. I check all my clients' results. So this is time where I just check my clients' results, and obviously I have a spreadsheet for each client where I can check alright, how's the campaign going, because I run a paper appointment offer. Alright, how many appointments have been booked for this client? Alright, do I need to send out an invoice for this client right now? I just check everything there, and I finish off the day with gym between 10 p.m. to 11 p.m. And like, don't get me wrong, I don't go gym every single day. I don't do that, not at all. But if I go gym, this is when I do it. And honestly, if you go to the gym, this is time where I feel like I get the most done. It's like, it's not very much people, and you can do like intense workout. And yeah, after that, I get home at around 11, like pretty much at 11 p.m. because the gym is very close to where I live. At 11 p.m. and then I eat some things and do, you know, fix myself, take a shower, and then I sleep at 11:30 p.m. So I still get, you know, like between 7 and 8 hours per night in sleep. And obviously some days in school I have, you know, I don't go to school, or what I mean is that I don't begin school at 8 a.m. every single day. But yeah, that's pretty much it. That's how my schedule looked like, going from 0 to now, you know, passing over 10k per month, you know, 13k per month last 30 days. And yeah, so this is the exact schedule that I used, and that has been working pretty good for me. So I definitely think that if you want to achieve the same results I did, this is the exact steps and schedule you need to follow, especially if you're working a 9 to 5 or if you're in school. Whatever, right? I strictly believe that this is a schedule you need to follow. So yeah, man, obviously it's been quite a journey. I followed this for a long time, and it has obviously shown results this past couple of months. So yeah, man, hope you guys could enjoy this video and understand what I do on a day-to-day basis. Yeah, man, drop in the comments if you got any questions for me. And yeah, man, peace out.